welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a full body bar class. So you are looking for the full length class. We're gonna work the whole body. It'll be low impact, and all you need for equipment is a yoga block today. So I am using a foam yoga block. Honestly, foam or cork, either one will totally work. I do think foam is a little less aggressive on your hip flexors when we use it in between our thighs, but just use whatever you have. If you don't have a yoga block, no worries. Grab two things. Grab either a Pilates ball or a towel that you can roll up. And anytime we put the block between our thighs, I want you to use the ball or the towel. And then grab something like a thick hardcover book, like Last Harry Potter style, like really big book. And that'll be what goes under your feet when we put it under our feet, or at one point we also put it under our hands. Okay, pause me, get whatever it is you need, and then set yourself up on your mat, placing the block off to the side. And then we're actually gonna start just standing, feet in parallel. I want you to inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, and exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, sweep high. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, sweep the arms high. Keep the arms high, drop just the left arm. And then inhale, big side bend with the right arm reaching up and over to the left. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, just rotate your torso, rotate your chest down towards the floor, not letting your hips move. Inhale, open back up to me, and then come back to center, switch other side. Inhale, left arm up, big side stretch. Exhale, rotate from the rib cage. Inhale, back to center. One more time, either side. Inhale, right arm high, big side bend. Exhale, twist through the mid-spine. Inhale, square yourself back off. Up to center as you exhale. Last time, left arm high, big side stretch. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, come up one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms high. And then exhale, let the arms drop to your side, and then one vertebrae at a time, slowly roll yourself down, softening the knees as you go, and finding yourself in a forward fold position. Now maintain this forward fold, just turn your body so that you're facing the right side of your mat. And then take a moment in the forward fold and just release. Bend the knees as much as you need. Shake your head out, shake your arms, your shoulders out. Let everything be really heavy in the upper body so you get really long through the spine. Take a big breath in here and let it go. Now plant your hands. Keep your right foot where it is. Just step your left foot way back behind you. Finding a low lunge position here. Really feel your left hip bone spin forward. And then inhale, reach your heart forward as you drive your left heel back. On your exhale, I want you to press up towards pyramid pose, so towards two straight legs. And then on your inhale, bend the front knee, come back to that low lunge, reach the heart forward. Exhale, hips high, let the forehead melt down towards the shin. Two more times. Inhale, bend the front knee, low lunge. Exhale, hips high, stretching out the back of that front right leg. Last time, low lunge, hold the low lunge. Plant your left hand, and then right arm twists up to the ceiling, opening up the chest here. Maybe you circle the right wrist around, and then reverse that circle. Inhale. Exhale, right hand plants down to the mat, and we're going to transition through a high plank. Step your right foot back, hold your plank for just a moment here. Inhale. And then on your exhale, left foot steps forward, left knee is over the left ankle. Inhale, reach the heart forward, drive the right heel back, really opening up the front of the right hip. Then on your exhale, press the hips up, coming towards two straight legs. Inhale, bend the front left knee, low lunge. Exhale, hips high, elongating to that front left leg. Two more times. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, hips high. Last time, low lunge, you're gonna hold it. Plant your right hand, reach the left arm up to the ceiling, taking a twist. Big breath in here. And a big breath out. If you did so on the first side, maybe you circle your wrist around. Reverse your circle. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down to the mat. Step the left foot back, high plank. Tap down onto your forearms, forearm plank, and we're gonna hold it. Hands are in line with the elbows here. I want you to really actively pull your elbow tips and your toes towards one another. And then on your exhale, feel the low belly lifting up to the ceiling. Maintain this strength in your abdominals. Just shift forward to your tiptoes. And then press your heels back, pick it up, it's forward, and back we rock, forward, and back. So long line from the crown of the head to the heels. Now, of course, if you need to tap your knees down for support, I really want you to do that. Push down through your forearms, spreading your shoulder blades really wide, and then double check that you're hugging your front low ribs in towards one another and drawing the back side of the rib cage up to the ceiling. 4 more rocks, go 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to stack the heels right over the balls of the feet and hold stillness. Take a breath in here and let it go. Now don't let your ankles move. Just twist your hips towards the left a few inches and then towards the right a few inches. It's a little twist left and a little twist right. So it's a little hip dip here, twisting the pelvis from side to side. Now don't worry about making this huge. Really try to keep your feet stable and let this twist be happening just from your hips. So you're really firing up the obliques. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2, last one, meet me center, hold, press to the forearms, drive the heels back, take a big breath in, exhale, lift the abdominals, hold here 4, you're here for 3, you're here for 2, child's pose, knees come to the ground, big toes together, hips reach back, letting your seat settle on your heels. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Awesome job. One more time, breathe in here. And then as you let it go, walk yourself up to seated. Grab your block and swing your legs around in front of you so we can come into some abdominal work. So here, I want you to take the block the long way, and I want you to bring it in between your inner thighs. So it stops just an inch or so above your knees. Plant your feet, reach the arms forward, inhale, sit really tall. Now on your exhale, I want you to come to a half roll back. So you're gonna scoop your pubic bone towards your belly button. Now you're gonna start to articulate down one vertebrae at a time, but stopping about halfway. Beautiful, so you really feel your abdominals fire. Now from here, bring your forearms down to the floor and find support. So for me, I like to walk my feet in a little bit closer in this position. Push down through the palms to the elbows and lift the heart up so you're really open across the chest. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to squeeze the block and really feel how you can wrap your abdominals in. Now on your inhale, release the squeeze on the block. Find a little more length in your spine. And then exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze in on the block. Feel the inner thighs fire. Feel the pelvic floor draw up. Keep going like that. Inhale, release. Exhale, fire. Now as you find that exhale and that big squeeze on the block, I want you to feel your hip bones on the front side of your body, these bony points of your pelvis, wrapping in towards one another. You pull the low belly down towards the floor every time you squeeze the block, and you really feel the heat start to build into your deep abdominals. One more time like this. Inhale, release the squeeze. Exhale, activate the squeeze. We're gonna add on a little bit, okay? Inhale, release the squeeze. Now this time as you exhale, you're gonna squeeze the block first, and then you're gonna release your left arm, reaching it forward without letting your hips rock. Inhale, release the squeeze, left arm comes back to the mat, switching sides. Exhale, squeeze the block, fire up the abdominals, the right arm reaches forward. Inhale, back, keep going just like that, switching sides. So I want your focus here to be not letting yourself rock from side to side. So as you release one arm from the floor, you have to fire into the deep core to keep yourself from dipping towards that side. So as little movement as possible. We're really using the squeeze on the block to activate the deep core here. So today's class is going to be a lot of deep core work, a lot of transverse abdominis work, a lot of hamstring work, okay? And then a fair bit of inner thighs as well. We will one more time either side. Exhale, left arm reaches. Inhale, left arm comes back, release the squeeze. Last time, exhale, right arm reaches. Inhale, plant the right arm, stay right there, both forearms press down. Lift the heart up one more time, take a breath in. Now this time as you exhale, I want you to squeeze the block and then pull the abdominals down to allow your legs to float up to a tabletop position. Inhale, tap the feet back to the mat. Exhale, squeeze the block, fire the abdominals, float the legs. Inhale, we tap. Exhale, lift. So as you tap and lift your legs, I want you to double check that you're not allowing any movement to happen in your low back. So as your legs lift and lower, we're not arching into the low spine. The abdominals are firing to maintain neutral through your whole spine. Well, really, through most of your spine. Last two here. Exhale, squeeze the block, float it up. Inhale, lower down. Now this time I want you to squeeze the block, float the legs, and hold them there. Lift your heart by pushing down into your forearms. Squeeze the block, and just press your legs out an inch, in an inch. Little out, little in. Legs go out a little bit and in a little bit, so it's really small. You're squeezing the block. You're feeling your pubic bone drawing up towards your belly button, and we're staying really active through the abdominals. 4 more pulses. 4, 3, 2, last time. Now press your legs out 1 inch, hold it. Right here's a great place to stay. If you want a little more, extend the legs straight, and we're just gonna squeeze the block in. Let's go, and squeeze, and squeeze. Lift up through your heart, lower down through the abdominals, and then really feel the ribs knit together. 8 more, 7 more. We find a hold, 4 more squeezes. 4, 3, 2, here's your hold. Try to pop the block. Try to lift your heart, and then draw your legs 1 inch closer towards your face. Hold. 4, 3, 2, plant your feet, come all the way up, remove the block, take your hands to the tops of your shins, and then find a cat-cow. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, around the spine, pulling back off of the shin bones. Keep going at your pace. That was a lot of inner thighs. So if you felt a little bit of heat starting to build in the hip flexors there, totally get it. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but do take this moment to just release that, right? Last time here. Meet me in a neutral spine. Come all the way up and over. We're going to take the block underneath our right hand, and we're going to take the left hand onto the mat. Now double check here on all fours. Your hands are under your shoulders. Spine is nice and long. Take an inhale. Then as you exhale, step 1 foot and then the other back, finding a high plank. I'm going to challenge you to take your feet maybe a hair wider today, just to help support us as we transition into the next thing. Now from here, really draw the heart forward, squeeze the quadriceps, and feel how much strength it takes just to maintain this position. Right here is a great place to stay, or if you want a little more support like I do today, we're going to tap our knees down and curl our heels to our seat. Ready? 1 count push-ups, go, it's down, and press, you've got it, lower, and lift. Push the back of the head up to the ceiling here. Really open through the front of the throat. Collarbones are wide, and we're finding that same strength we had in our abdominal series is activating here. 4 more, go. 4, 3, 2, stop halfway. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, just pulse it down 1 inch. You go for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Press up, straight arms. Take the legs to straight if they're not already. Shift into a side plank. Right hand stays down on the block. Left arm reaches up to the ceiling. Start to pulse your hips up. Let's go. Little lift, little lift. So stacking left hip over right as much as you can. Left shoulder over right. Press down to the right palm and really feel the right side obliques firing. You're here for 8, 7, 6. You'll hold it in 4, 3, 2. Lift the hips, hold, inhale. Exhale, hips lift 1 more inch. Soften down through your right shoulder. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Back to a high plank. Tap the knees, grab the block, bring it back behind your back. Hinge your torso forward. Squeeze the block between your palms and extend the arms just as straight as you can get them. From heel to here, the arms pulse up an inch, up an inch. So torso is hinging forward and the block is reaching back behind you here. Now, if you don't have a ton of shoulder mobility, you may not be able to get both hands on the block. That's fine. You can either keep the block in one hand and then just switch halfway through, or you can ditch the block altogether, okay? Feel free to adjust as needed to really get the arms straight and to feel the collarbones wide here. Feel your shoulders draw down your back and feel the front low ribs knitting in and drawing back towards the back body. Really heating up the triceps by getting the arms even straighter for 8 more, 7 more. You're gonna hold the lift of the block in 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, take a little bend in the elbows, and then extend the arms as straight as you can. Bend, reach with the tiniest bend and the biggest extension through both arms. So every time you reach the arms straight, I want you to squeeze through the back side of the upper arms with the triceps. 8 more, bend, reach here, go, 8, 7, 6, yeah, you've got it, 4, 3, 2, arms stay straight, just squeeze the block, hold. Just squeeze the block, hold. Yes, you got it, squeeze in, holds. 4 more, just like that, we'll hold it. Squeeze the block for 4. Squeeze 3. Squeeze 2. Now hold the squeeze on the block, get the arms even straighter. Lift the block 1 inch higher off your seat and hold for 4, 3, 2. Take the block underneath your left hand, find all fours. Left hand under the left shoulder. Right hand is on the mat, under the right shoulder, inhale. Exhale, step back, wide feet, high plank. Draw the heart forward. Push the back of the head up to the sky. Right here is a great place to stay. Or if you did so on the first side, maybe you drop down to your knees, heels curl to your seat. Let's go, it's down and up. We push up, lower and lift. Elbows are going back at about a 45-degree angle here. So in this offset position, you're gonna feel more work into your left side, and that's the point. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, hold it halfway, it's a little pulse, 1 inch, go down an inch, down an inch. Feel the back of the neck get even longer. Feel the abdominals fire even deeper here for 8, 7, 6. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2, press up straight arms, tuck the toes, lift the knees, twist side plank, right hand reaches up to the ceiling, left hand pushes into your block. We pulse the hips, little up, little lift, trying to stack right hip over left, right shoulder over left shoulder, and really firing up to the bottom left side obliques. 8 more pulses, here go, 8, 7, 6, yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, inhale. Exhale, hips lift 1 more inch. Push down into the left palm, softening to the left shoulder. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, high plank. Take your left hand off of the block. Downward dog, hips lift high. Amazing job. Take any variation that feels good for you here, paddling through the knees, the feet. Shaking out the head, shaking out the shoulders. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Soften your knees, drag through your heels, slowly roll yourself up. Leave the block where it is. Just step your left foot onto it. So left foot is gonna come foundation itself on the block. And I want you to step your right leg way back behind you here. So you're in this really long lunge position, okay? Front left knee is over the left ankle. Sorry, just adjusting my foot on the block here. And then shoulders lift, so they stack over the hips. Now from here, I want you to bend the back right knee, coming into a low lunge position. Squeeze your inner thighs together, lift your heart, and then really feel the abdominals fire here. So you feel the abdominals wrap around you. From here, I just want you to pulse your hips down, little down, little down. So we're driving through the front left heel. We're pulling the left hip bone back. So almost like you're trying to drag the block back behind you. I want you to really energetically feel the left heel drawing back here. Chest is open. And then continue to feel that back right hip drawing forward. 8 more pulses, 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, 2 counts, inhale, rise all the way, straight legs. Exhale, lower it down. Yeah, 2 counts, we rise. 2 counts, we lower. I'm gonna challenge you to stay slow here and really focus on your range of motion. driving through the left heel to rise up, lifting that back right heel to bring yourself down. 2 more times. We inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last time here, it's inhale, rise. Now hold it low. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to hinge the torso forward. Sweep the arms back behind you and extend that back leg all the way straight. So you come into this airplane position. From here, right back to that lunge. Elbows bend, arms reach overhead. And we bend deeply to the back right knee. 2 counts, it's forward. 2 counts, it's up. Torso hinges forward. Torso lifts up. Back right knee goes straight. Back right knee bends. Yeah, you got it. Now if it's too fast, slow it down here. If the arms are too much, ditch them. That's totally fine. Coordination is not always gonna happen, right? I almost fell off the block like 5 times here. You have 2 more just like that. Let's go. It's hinge it forward. Reach it up. Last time, hinge it forward. Reach it up. Now come to that airplane lunge. Hold the airplane lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Push down through your front left heel. Let your arms pulse up and up and up. A little bit more bonus tricep work here. So get the arms as straight as you can. Squeeze through the triceps and just pulse them up to the sky for 8, for 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold it there, inhale. Now as you exhale, let the hands come to the heart. Find a little less weight in your back right foot. Push into that front left heel, and nice and slow, rise all the way up to stand on that left foot. Beautiful. So you're upright, driving your left heel down to the block. I think you know where I'm going here. Inhale. As you exhale, like a seesaw, you're going to hinge your torso forward, and you're going to lift your right leg long behind you. Nice and slow. We're going to come all the way back up to stand. 4 counts, go forward. 2, 3, 4, 4 counts, go lift. 2, so much balance here. If it's too much, you can always take your hands or one hand to a wall, okay? Feel free to adjust as you need to make this exercise work for you. So much balance, so many wobbles, at least for me there are. But what that's doing is not only asking your supporting left leg, the big muscles of your left leg, to work hard, we're also asking all of the little muscles that support your joints, that support your balance, to work hard as well. Last time, go forward. 2, 3, now I want you to hold it right there. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Spin your right pinky toe down to the floor, pulling your left hip back. Take a little bend in the left knee and press the left leg straight. Stay slow, bend the knee, stretch it long. Yeah, you've got it. Little bend and big, big stretch. 3 more times, go little bend. Press it long. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Last time here, go bend. Now keep the left leg straight. Maybe hinge forward 1 more inch as you pull the left hip bone back. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, step down onto your right foot. Nothing fancy, just switch legs. The right foot's gonna come onto the block. The left leg is gonna step way back behind you. Amazing job, everybody. That was really challenging. Bend through that back left knee, coming into this upright lunge position. Squeeze your thighs together. Push down to that front right heel. Start to pulse your hips. Let's go. A little down, little down, little down. So lift your chest here and stack your shoulders over your hips. Notice if you're tense in your face, in your neck, in your shoulders. Try to soften there and really bring the focus now to this right supporting leg, okay? This is going to be your quad, your thigh series. We do have a little bit more. But as well as being thigh work, this is absolutely going to be glute and hamstring work too, okay? So like I said, it's a pretty hamstring heavy class. This is not all the hamstring work you're going to see today. 8 more pulses just like this. Go 8, 7, 6, squeeze the inner thighs. Go 4, 3, full range, nice and slow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. It's inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. Now because you get this moment to rise, Could you get a little bit lower as you come down? Yeah, you've got it. Inhale up and exhale down. 3 more times, go rise and lower. 2 more times, it's rise and lower. Last time here, go up. Now stay low in the legs, reach the arms up overhead. Now from here, hinge your torso forward, tricep kick back the arms, and extend to that back left leg so it's nice and straight. Then reverse that whole thing, coming back to your lunge, elbows bend. Arms reach up, back left knee sinks down, coming into an upright lunge. 2 counts, hinge forward. 2 counts, hinge back. 2 counts, front leg bends. The front leg stays bent the whole time. Talking is really hard for me. 2 counts, back leg stretches. Back leg bends. Yeah, we've got it. You knew what I meant. Now, if this is too fast for you, then slow it down. I do not care. This is your class. And guess what? I can't even see you. So, you have 4 more like that. Let's go. It's 4. And up. 3 more times. Go hinge. Lots of heat in the front left leg. 2 more. Now this time hinge it forward, hold it. Just pulse the arms up to the sky. Go little lift. Push down through the front right heel. Reach your heart forward. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And then try to relax your right toes here. 8 more pulses up with the arms. Go 8. 6. Go 4. 3, 2. Stay right there. Hands come to the heart. Lighten the load on the back left toes. Inhale. Exhale, drive into your right heel. Come all the way up to stand, finding your balance up right here. Now keep your hips square. Nice and slow like a seesaw. Hinge it forward. 2, 3, 4, and lift it up. 2. Keep going like that. Hinge it forward. 2, 3, 4, and lift it up. I'm laughing because I almost impaled myself on this snake plant, this tall snake plant guy. As I was hinging forward, it was like this close to my eye. We hinge forward nice and slow. Now notice here how your back left hip wants to spin open to the ceiling. Keep your left pinky toe pointing down towards the floor. Continue to drive through your right heel every time you rise up. 2 more times, go lift. 2, 3, 4, we hinge it forward. 2, 3, last time all the way through, and lift, and lift, and lift, we hinge it forward. Now we're gonna hold that hinge, squeeze the inner thighs together, spin your left hip down, take a little bend in the right knee, and press the right leg straight. Stay slow, bend the knee, press it straight. Now as you press the right leg straight, drive into the right heel. Pull the right hip back. Yes, you've got it. 3 more bends. And stretch. 2 more, go bend. And stretch. Last time here, go bend. Now hold that straight right leg. Hinge your torso forward 1 more inch. Squeeze the thighs together. Hold here 4. Hold here 3. Hold here 2. Step your left foot down to the mat. Take your right foot off of the block. Grab the block and face me. Wide turnout position. So legs are wide and externally rotated. Block comes between your hands. Squeeze it between your palms. Let's go, little squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Our first time in an external rotation today, really. So really drive down through your heels. Squeeze your heels towards one another and feel your inner thighs rotate up to the ceiling here. So really opening up, squeezing the outer glutes and pressing the thigh bones open. 8 more squeezes on the block. 7, 6, 5, you're here for 4, 3, hold the squeeze on the block, take a little twist to the left, come back to center, little twist to the right, come back to center. Yes, like that, we twist to the left, come back to center, we twist the right. Now as you twist, push your opposite thigh open even more. So we're not rolling in on the arches of the feet. You've got it, little twist, and back to center. So this twist we've done quite a few times today. The hips are not moving. It's the rib cage that rotates to the right and back to center. 4 more times. Go a little left. I'm hoping your thighs are talking to you. Go a little right. Notice you're just in an isometric hold, yeah. This little twist is cute, right? Just distracting you. Last time. Now hold it center, hammer, curl, go, it's in and out. You've got it in and out. Push down through your heels. Rotate the inner thighs to the sky. 4 more curls. 4, 3, 2, hold that 90-degree bend. Pulse the arms up, little up. Little up. Now option, drop your hips. Let's go. Little drop, little drop. I want you to squeeze in on the block with everything you have. Try to pop the block between your palms. I know it's not possible, but really activate the squeeze. 8 more, 7 more, 6 more. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, legs stay. Arms reach up, pull down, go reach and pull. Now if this doesn't feel good in your shoulders, go back to those hammer curls, okay? Go lift and squeeze. Go lift. 4 more times. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold it down to squeeze the block. Let's go. It's squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Feel your heels drawing in. Feel the inner thighs rotate open. 16 squeezes. 16. Sink lower in the hips. Final hold for thighs is on deck. 8 more squeezes. 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3. Hold the squeeze on the block, just breathe, inhale. Exhale, sink the hips low. Squeeze the block, soften the shoulders. Hold right here for 4. Get lower, 3. Get lower, 2. Wide leg forward fold. Take the block down to the floor. Rotate the legs to parallel. And just take a moment to release and sway through the hips, through the upper body. Awesome job on that series. We're going to finish class down on the mat with that hamstring work I promised you. But first, take 1 more big breath here in the stretch. And then exhale, let it go. Come all the way down to your seat. Spin to face the left side of your mat. We're going to bring the block underneath our right foot. So right foot is on the block. Left foot is on the mat, leg down on your back, coming into a bridging series here. So I want you to take your right foot and I want you to walk it to the front edge, or rather the back edge of your block. So just the ball of your foot is on the block, the heel is off. So you might find with that adjustment, you need to kind of scoot yourself a little farther away from the block, and that's totally fine. So keeping your right heel in line with the block to start here. Push your left foot into the mat. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, relax your upper body. Squeeze your glutes. And lift your seat to this low hover, pushing the ball of your right foot down into the block. Now tap the seat down to the mat. Squeeze the seat to lift to a low bridge. It's tap and lift. Go down and up. So we're finishing class with a bridging series. This bridging series is going to look a little bit different. It's going to be very focused on the hamstrings, but also on the calves. So we'll get some lower leg work, some ankle stability work, and we'll get a boatload of hamstrings and glutes. That's where we'll finish today. It's always nice to kind of finish down on the mat, I feel like, you know. You have 4 more in this full range. Let's go. It's 4, 3, 2. Now hold the hover of the hips. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, hug the abdominals in so you're really strong through the core. Now the only thing that's going to move is your right heel. I want you to lift your right heel up, and I want you to press it down towards the mat. So it's a calf raise with the right foot that's on the block. Heel lifts up, heel presses down. So because your foot is elevated, you're able to get a bigger range of motion for your right ankle, right? So the heel can press down farther than the block. We inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Lots of control in the ankle joint here. So do not worry about how high you lift your heel. It's probably not going to be super high, and that's okay. Your left foot is stabilizing you. 2 more, go lift and lower. Last time, all the way up, all the way down. Now keep that right heel right in line with the block here. Push down to the ball of the right foot. Take a breath in As you exhale, stabilize with your right glute. Float your left leg up, tabletop. Inhale, left toes tap back to the mat. It's exhale up. And inhale, lower. So pushing down with the ball of the right foot into your block. Trying to keep the upper body soft. And then double check that your abdominals are so strong here. So think back to this series we did at the beginning of class with the block between our thighs for our abdominals. When we were reaching one hand forward at a time. Remember how deeply you had to fire your core to keep your hips from rocking? I want you to find that same firing here so your hips don't rock as you float the left leg up. 2 more times, go lift and lower. Now this time float the left leg and hold it. Go back to that calf raise, right heel goes lift and lower. Yes, I know it's intense, go lift and lower. Just 4 more times, right heel lift, right heel lower, relax through the shoulders. 2 more times, I'm just gonna adjust my foot on the block. Now I want you to lift your right heel up to that low raise. Hold it there, just pulse your hips up, go 16, 15. If it's too much, you can always tap your left foot down to the mat here. Okay, 8 more, go, 8, no hold. Go 6, no hold. You're here for 4, 3, 2, left foot down, lower your seat, hug your knees in. Take a moment, rock side to side, amazing work. It's intense, but it's quick, okay? Take a breath in, let it go. Slide the block over so you can bring your left foot onto the edge of the block. Ball of the left foot is on the block. Left heel is off the back of the block, yes? Right foot is on the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax the upper body. Relax your face. Squeeze your glutes. Lift to that low bridge, pushing the ball of the left foot into the block. Seat taps to the mat. Seat, squeeze, lift. Pick it up, go. It's tap and lift. You've got it. Down and up. So we're going to do that series on the left leg. And then we're going to finish with a double leg series on the block, okay? Because I always like to finish centering off. I don't like to finish with a single leg or a single arm exercise. Now, as you lift here to this low bridge, really push the ball of your left foot down into the block. And then double check that you're not flaring the rib cage open. So ribs stay soft and hugging down towards the mat. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2. Now hold the lift of the seat. Left heel lifts up to that low calf raise. Left heel pushes down towards the mat, just like that. Left heel lifts up, left heel lowers down. So right foot is still down into the floor, giving you some stability here. So take this moment to really focus on keeping your ankle joint as stable as possible. So we're not wobbling out to the outer edge of our foot. Really push down to the big toe mound and feel your inner thighs squeeze in towards one another here. Now, just like on the first side, you can push your left heel down past the edge of the block to give yourself a bigger range of motion. 4 more, go lift and lower. 3 more times, left heel lift and left heel lower. 2 more, just like that. And lower. Last time you lift it up, lower down. Now bring your left heel in line with the block. Push down into the ball of the left foot, soften the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, right leg floats up, tabletop. Right leg taps down, yeah, you've got it. Exhale up and inhale down. You can press your arms into the mat for a little bit more stability, but try not to tense into your shoulders. Okay, again, think back to that deep core engagement that we did. There was a reason we did that. It was for this moment right here. Really feel how you can fire the deep core to keep the right hip from dipping as you remove the right foot from the mat. 3 more, exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. 2 more times we lift, and lower. Now float your right leg up and hold it there. We're back to the calf raise on the left. You left heel lift, left heel lower. Whoo, that's really challenging. Left heel lift, and left heel lower. Yeah, you've got it. Lift it up, and lower it down. 3 more times, go lift. And lower, let me just adjust my foot on the block. There we go. Last time here, left heel lifts up. Now I want you to lift your left heel, hold it, pulse the hips, little up, little up, little up. You've got it. 16, 15, remember right foot
You can always come down to the floor for a little bit more support. 8 more, no hold. Go 8, 7, 6. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2. Lower your hips. Take your right foot to the other edge of the block and just spin it so it's the wide way now, okay? Bring both heels onto the block. Legs glued together. Rib cage softens down. Inhale. Exhale, drive into the heels. Squeeze the glutes and come up to a low bridge position. From here, I want you to drive your heels down with everything you have. Just tap your seat down and up. Seat taps down, lifts up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And then really feel how you can push your heels into the block. And then imagine dragging the block back towards your glutes. So we're fired up through the hamstrings. You're here for 4. Almost done, go 3. Here for 2. Hold the lift, squeeze the inner thighs in, go squeeze, hold. Leg squeeze in, hold. Maybe you reach your arms up to the sky. Squeezing the inner thighs together, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze, pulse the hips up to the sky, go little up, little up, little up. Face is soft, head is heavy, down into the mat. Push down into your heels. Squeeze the inner thighs together so knees are hugging in, ribs are softening down. You're here for 8, 7. Your final hold for class is coming in 4, 3. Here's your final hold. You've got this. Heels drive down, knees squeeze together. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, maybe squeeze the seat and lift up 1 more inch. Just hold and breathe for 4. You're done in 3. You're done in 2. Tap the seat and hug the knees in. You made it. Amazing job. Ooh. Rock back and forth, releasing the low back if that feels good for you. Then I want you to just grab a hold behind your thighs and just kick the legs straight and bend them down. Just getting a little relief for the hamstrings. And if your legs don't get all the way to straight, no big deal. Okay, just feel all that work you just did and get a little bit more length. Let's do 2 more kicks. Reach them towards straight. Bend them in last time. From here, hug the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and curl yourself up into a nice tight ball, hooking your chin towards your chest. Just getting a nice squeeze, releasing to the front of the hips. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, grab a hold behind your hamstrings and rock yourself all the way up to a seated position. Let the legs stretch out in front of you. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. You can stay lifted in the chest here, or you can round the spine. It's really up to you, okay? Now you might find that it feels more successful for you to keep your knees bent here, and if that's the case, then you should do that. Because stretching should feel really good, really successful. So modify however you need, right? Maybe you take a little rock from side to side. I really like to take a little twisting. Take a breath in here. Let it go. Slowly roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time. Cross your legs or come into any comfortable seated position. And we'll take a fluid side bend. Right arm reaches up and over. And then we switch left arm up and over, keeping the sitting bones anchored down into the floor. Whew. 1 more time either way. Meet me center. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class. Amazing work. That was an incredibly challenging hamstring series there at the end. As always, I hope if you like this class, you will give me a thumbs up, you will comment, you will subscribe. Those things seem so silly, I know, but they actually help me out big time, big time, big time. So if you don't mind doing that, just taking a moment of your day to do that, that would be so appreciated. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, I'll be back next Monday with a brand new barre class. See you then.